Good morning. So, let's talk a little bit about propaganda. Because there's a lot of pro-war propaganda out there. If you listen to mainstream media, meaning CNN, MSNBC, local news, Fox News, obviously, and even like talk shows like Stephen Colbert and even like Seth Meyers and gosh, I'm forgetting his name, but there can be truths told on these talk shows, but that doesn't mean that they're not vehicles for propaganda. Like, we are, like, when you are consuming that world, it seems to you that war is a really fine idea. That we can't possibly leave these places. They need us. If we leave, it'll be utter chaos. Which just actually is mind-blowing that we don't think it's chaos to be occupying a country for 19 years. That is chaos. That is thinking we are the world's police, and we are not. And if we ever had a moral authority as the world's police, like ever, we were like, oh, well, we know better. We're going to take care of all these countries, which is absolutely ridiculous, but like, let's say at some point we were upstanding people who treated our citizens well and we showed them how to do it. We are not doing that. I had a sociology teacher who would always say, like, the only time we failed to win a war was when we fought it with our military, because our culture is forever pervasive. And right now, our pervasive culture is spreading, it's okay to kill your people. I mean, right now, we have almost 250,000 people dead. We have no moral authority. We have no moral authority to tell other people, to show other people, to, with guns and force, killing other people to tell them how to live. It makes no sense. Yeah, okay, we give up. If Trump doesn't get this, like, I thought Trump was staging a coup, which was ridiculous because everyone was, right, he's doing these recounts, whatever, he can do that. But these military shufflings made me a little nervous. I didn't think Trump would do something that was good for people. But I'm going to give him credit. Taking the troops home is good for people. Why would Trump do this? Like, what is the thinking that thinks that his thinking is bad? Because, like, it doesn't benefit him to bring the troops home, which is like, that's what like really blows my mind. I mean, it does benefit him because there's people on the right, like the conservative right, who don't want to be engaged. So if there's people on the right who don't want to be engaged, and there's people on the left who don't want to be engaged, why are we continually engaged in war? Like, if you didn't realize that Obama started more wars. He did not bring our troops home. He started more wars. No, a lot of our conflict now is through drones. It's less impactful to our side, but that doesn't, like, do you think bombing a country, do you think bombing kids, a village, do you think that doesn't impact someone? Like, that impacts someone. I mean, it impacts your soul no matter what, every time. And when that person bombs that village, it's not just them bombing the village, they're bombing it on military orders, and the military belongs to us. This is our country. So when someone gets bombed in another country, I have bombed them, and I don't want to bomb people. I don't want to bomb people. My biggest concern about Biden is that he's pro-war. Anyone who is arguing against that, like, no one has any evidence to the contrary. There's only evidence in the category of him being pro-war. That's what there is. There's his, like, pushing. He was pro-invading Iraq before Bush became president. He pushed the Iraq War. He and he was part of an administration that got engaged in a lot of conflicts. that is not our place in the world. And we need to stand up and say that. So don't attack Trump for something that's good. Like, there's so much to attack Trump over. Like, don't attack him for something that's good. Ending war is good. Say yay. So, yay. I hope that the military and the Democrats don't stop him from ending a war, or he's not ending a war, he's just reducing troops. I mean, this is ridiculous. But, he's saying the rest of the troops should come home in May, which is an agreement we have, and the military is doing everything to sabotage that agreement and saying it doesn't hold anymore. Like, they want us out of their country, and they should. And we have not helped terrorism there. Like, and if you don't think that our occupation creates more terrorism, you're not paying attention. All right. I love you all, but like, this is serious. This is war. Like, let's not fuck around. All right? Hugs and kisses. Mwah.